हृदय मंदिर साजी रखिछि मो केते बेले बीजे देव गोसाई केते बेले बीजे देव गोसाई काजला लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई काजल लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई सजाड़ी रखिछि कुसुमासन सजाड़ी रखिछि कुसुमासन आलट चमर आउ पदसन आलट चमर आउ पदसन पूर्ण कुंभे जल धरि रखियाछि पूर्ण कुंभे जल धरि रखियाछि धोई देवी मोहि रंग चरण धोई देवी मोहि रंग चरण काजल लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई काजल लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई धूप दीप दीन नैवेद्य धूप दीप दीन नैवेद्य निवेदिबि प्रभु पद सेवितव निवेदिबि प्रभु पद सेवितव ओ निद्रार जाने बसी रहियाछि ओ निद्रार जाने बसी रहियाछि दयामय केबे करुणा हेब दयामय केबे करुणा हेब काजल लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई काजल लगाई सजल नयनी रहिछि हे तब पथ नाई आसिब केबे ए दिन कोटिरे आसिब केबे ए दिन कोटिरे घेनिब पदरे आख्य मोर घेनिब पदरे आख्य मोर परपत्र जोड़ी बसियाछि प्रभु परपत्र जोड़ी ବସିଅଛି ପ୍ରଭୁ ଆସି ପରସିବ ଶିର ମୋହର ଆସି ପରସିବ ଶିର ମୋହର କଜଳ ଲଗାଇ ସଜଳ ନୟନେ ରହିଛି ତବ ପଥ ନାଇଁ କଜଳ ଲଗାଇ ସଜଳ ନୟନେ ରହିଛି ତବ পথ নাই হৃদয় মন্দির সাজি রাখিছি মো হৃদয় মন্দির সাজি রাখিছি মো কেতে বেড়ে বিজে হে বগসাই কেতে বেড়ে বিজে হে বগসাই কজল লগাই সজল নয়নে ରହିଛି হে তব পথ নাই কজল লগাই সজল নয়নে ରହିଛି হে তব পথ নাই
বসহৃদয় সিংহাসনে দেবতা মোরা পুরিব মন বাসনা সেবি পয়রা বসহৃদয় সিংহাসনে দেবতা মোরা পুরিব মন বাসনা সেবি পয়রা পুরিব মন বাসনা সেবি পয়রা পুরিব মন বাসনা সেবি পয়রা হিরি রূপ মোহন সার্থক হে বনয়ন হিরি রূপ মোহন সার্থক হে বনয়ন জ্ঞানাঞ্জন ঘেনা করুণা কর জ্ঞানাঞ্জন ঘেনা করুণা কর বসহৃদয় সিংহাসনে দেবতা মোরা বসহৃদয় সিংহাসনে দেবতা মোরা পুরিব মন ज्योति रूप फुटी उठो मागुछि वर ज्योति रूप फुटी उठो मागुछि वर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर बिन्दुए करुणा बारी कण्ठे दिया कृपा करी बिन्दुए करुणा बारी कण्ठे दिया कृपा करी पिपासित पराणर तृषानि बार पिपासित पराणर तृषानि बार बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर भवसागर दोस्तर जंजाल करहि पार भवसागर दोस्तर जंजाल करहि पार दयानिधि पुराई आशा मनर दयानिधि पुराई आशा मनर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर पूरिब मन बासना सेविपयर बस हृदय सिंहासनी देवता मोर पूरि नवासना सेविपयर बस हृदय सिंहासनी
बंधन मोचन पूज्य वर गुणहीनमा शेष गुणाधिपति भवभीरु जने प्रणमामि गुरु शिव प्रणमामि गुरु
ଜୟଗୁରୁ। କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, ଇଚ୍ଛା ଥିଲା ତବ ପାଶେ କାଟିବି ଜୀବନ, ଇଚ୍ଛା ଥିଲା ତବ ପାଶେ କାଟିବି ଜୀବନ, ମାତ୍ର କାଟି ପାରୁନାହିଁ ସଂସାର ବନ୍ଧନ, ମାତ୍ର କାଟି ପାରୁନାହିଁ ସଂସାର ବନ୍ଧନ, ବିତି ଯାଉ ଏ ଜୀବନ ତୁମ ନାମ ଗାଇ, ବିତି ଯାଉ ଏ ଜୀବନ ତୁମ ନାମ ଗାଇ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କୋଟି ପୁଣ୍ୟ ବଳି ଆଜି ପାଇଛି ଗୋସାଇଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, କିପରି କରିବି ସେବା ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହିଁ, জীবন নবরে পরা তুমি হে কান্ডারি, জীবন নবরে পরা তুমি হে কান্ডারি, হে ভব সাগরু কেবে করি দেব পারি, হে ভব সাগরু কেবে করি দেব পারি, বসি রহিলি মো সেহি শুভ দিন চাহি, বসি রহিলি মো সেহি शुभ दिन चाहि किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही एतिकी गुहारी पदे घेन हे ठाकुर एतिकी गुहारी पदे घेन हे ठाकुर एतिकी गुहारी पदे घेन हे ठाकुर तुम पासे जीवी बोली मन तर तर तुम पासे जीवी बोली मन तर तर आउ किछि मागिबाकु मन बळु नाही आउ किछि मागिबाकु मन बळु नाही किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही कोटि पुण्य बळे आजी पाइछि गोसाई कोटि पुण्य बळे आजी पाइछि गोसाई किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही किपरि करिबी सेवा बुझी पारु नाही जय
जय गुरु परिचय पत्र पढ़ा सेविका स्वीकृति मु ठाकुर श्री श्री निगमानंद सरस्वती देव को
ठाकुर श्री श्री निगमानंद सरस्वती देव को
एकमात्र गुरु एवं इष्ट रूपे वरण करियछि
एकमात्र गुरु एवं इष्ट रूपे वरण करियछि
एवं तांका प्रदत्त जय गुरु शिक्षा मंत्र ग्रहण करी
एवं तांका प्रदत्त जय गुरु सिद्ध मंत्र ग्रहण करी
नीलाचल सारस्वत संघ पुरी निर्देश
नीलाचल सारस्वत संघ पुरी निर्देश
परिचालित होगा स्वीकृति प्रदान करुछि
परिचालित होगा स्वीकृति प्रदान करुछि
ठाकुर वाणी वर्ष मो सद्गुरु मो भितर जगद्गुरु इच्छा ही लीलायित हो उठी तुम मान मुक्तिपथ प्रदर्शन कराइबा ही मोर कार्य जो मैंने मो उपर निर्भर कर बसीछ मुझे हाथ धरी मुक्तिधाम को नहीं जीवी तुम ठाकुर सद्गुरु केवल एतिकी विश्वास थी आवश्यक माँ मान प्रति श्री ठाकुर उपदेश माँ मातृत्व हृदय पूर्ण कर रमणीत्व सयतन उच्छिष्ट सुतरां जननीत्व व्यतीत श्री भगवान पवित्र मूर्ति अन्न कहारी नयन गोचर हुए ना से सर्वत्र विद्यमान किंतु भक्तर उपयुक्त अवस्था न आसा पर्यंत से सम्मुख को आसी दर्शन दान करते नहीं से संसार बन्ही भक्त को जड़ाई पड़े उपयुक्त करनी मु आशीर्वाद करुच्ची तुम से मातृत्व प्रतिष्ठित हुआ एवं चिरदिन निमित्त से मातृसत्तार विलीन हो जा तुम्हें मैंने मोर अंतरंग भक्त सुतरां तुमे माने संसार तापरे तापित होई अशांति मध्य थाई भगवत महिमा प्रचार न कले आउ करिब कि सुगुण व्यतीत आउ केही जी परीक्षा दे पारिबे नहीं। तेणु भगवान कवि मुखरे कहते परीक्षाए नय मम सुगुण कातर। माँ ये संसार मायर खेलघर अज्ञानतार मोहिनी मूर्ति। तेणु सुख जे बाहरे नहीं अच्छी निज अंतर सुख भोगरे नहीं अच्छी केवल त्यागरे बा जोगरे। बाह्य विषय संस्पर्श जो सुख ताहा आसक्ति पाप कलुषित। मन द्वारा भगवान का स्वरूप उपलब्धि ही प्रकृत निर्मल पवित्र सुख। तुम्हें मन प्राण पवित्र करी सच्चिदानंद श्री भगवान का नाम रूप चिंता कर तो मुखरे जय उच्चारण कर। जेते परिमाण रे चित्त शुद्ध भाव धारण करिब सेते परिमाण रे तुम्हें निर्मल सुख अनुभव करि परिबो। सेते बेले बाहिक सुख दुख रे किंवा लोकंग कथारे मन विचल थाबा नहीं और सांसारिक घात प्रतिघात अशांति भोग करिया पड़िब नहीं। यह व्यतीत शांति लाभर अन्य पंथा नहीं। वर्षे पुत्र कन्या मानक भगवत ज्ञान सुख पाई सेमानकर जत्न निय। गुरुजन मानकर अबाध्य हो नहीं। यथासाध्य दिन दुखी मानक उपकार कर केबे हेला आचरण कर नहीं। माँ तुम्हें बाह्य विषय सुख आशा त्याग करी अंतरर अंतरतम प्रदेश रे बुड़ी जाए मते खोजिले देखिब। मु जगत जननी को कोल रे धरी तुम हृदय पूर्ण करी बसी रही। वर्षे सेतेबेले जाई तुमर समस्त भाव दूर हेब। तुम केवल भगवान को सर्वस्व समर्पण करी सर्वांतकरण रे तांकरी नाम उच्चारण करि जा। वर्षे बाहर मोर दर्शन न पाइले मध्य तुम किसी मात्र क्षति हेब नहीं। बाहिक विषय मात्र के माइक बोली जानिब। तुम मते अंतर दर्शन करे अभ्यास कर। बाह्य देह द्वारा बाह्य कार्य करिब ओ अंतर धरी रखि। माँ मु देहस्थ यह बोली मु तुमर हृदयस्थ बोली चिंता कर दूरतर मथा जीव। माँ तुम्हें स्वामी मध्य मत दर्शन कर अभ्यास कर। मन कर तुमर स्वामी जगत स्वामी एवं स्वामी स्वामित्व श्री श्री ठाकुर सत्ता व्यतीत अन्य किसी नुहे। एति भावना नारी जन्म सार्थक हो प्राण में अफुरंत आनंद सहित प्रभावित हम। आशीर्वाद करुँ तुम्हें से भाव अधिकारी हो। स्वामी नारी मानकर गुरु काय मन वाक्य आदर्श पालन सिपाही नारी मानकर परम धर्म। स्वामी को गुरु ब्रह्म ज्ञान सुख पाई भगवत निर्भरता रक्षा कर पारे ही नारी जन्म सार्थक हो। गृहिणीर स्वामी सेवा और संतान पालन स्वधर्म। तेणु नारी मानकर साधन भजन समय अल्प। सुतरां सर्वदा गुरुनाम जप कर अभ्यास कर। सधवा नारी मैंने स्वामी भितर भगवान को एवं विधवा नारी मैंने भगवान भितर स्वामी चिंता कर अन्यथा धर्म व भगवान को छाड़ी केवल स्वामी चिंता कले से बिंदुमात्र उन्नति हो ना। माँ ये जगत राजा वितरणी पर्यंत समस्त समान भाव भाव राज्य उपनीत न हवा पर्यंत कहार भाव दूर हेब नहीं। माँ तुम्हें जीव जगत को सुख पाइबा शिक्षा कर सकल भाव मेटी जा।
जयगुरु माँ सुना जाउछि।
जय गुरु महाराज।
जय
जय साकार देवता आश्रय है जय ब्रह्म स्वरूप सदाश्रय है जय ब्रह्म स्वरूप सदाश्रय है साति प्राणाधिकारिया आति स्वरा साति प्राणाधिकारिया आति स्वरा जगत्पति दीना मोरा नाम सदा जगत्पति दीना मोरा नाम सदा जय पूज नमस्ताय जय पूज नमस्ताय जय स्वामी दास Jai Guru. Sri Nirmanand Upadesh. The concept of Brahma. O the people of Bharat, if you want to share the peace and bliss of your life with the people of the world, perform sadhana. You are only capable of doing this because you are the befitting candidates. Bhagwan God has entrusted this task to you. Forsake spiritual poverty, recapitulate the glory of the remote past, be ennobled with the scintillating brilliancy and glory of Arya Rishis. Be enlightened on accepting their sacred mantra. You are the children of immortality. Distribute the nectar of celestial bliss in the world. To express weakness does not look decent on your part. You have been chosen by Ritvik, by the gods, to recite the mantra of world peace in the last offering at the sacrificial fire. Just notice, Jagatguru has appeared to sprinkle the water of peace and tranquility. He waits for the advent of appropriate time. This power of Guru will manifest in you. Prepare yourself for it. Join his sublime mission. His divine will and work shall be accomplished by you. He who is awake and vigilant can understand and enjoy this Leela divine play. You become pure, transparent, sacred, and unhypocritical. Lead the life of Brahmacharya and seek truth. The only you will experience the effulgence of totality. Is an unholy object our effort to God? O the worthy sons of Bharat, your quest does not aim at fame and adoration. Your goal is not enjoyment of materialistic happiness. Your objective is also not to arouse the valor of warrior class. Your ideal is enthusiast in the realization of Brahma as the Brahmins do. Be pure, virtuous, and truthful. The unceasing stream of love and compassion emanating from you will flow in hundreds of streams whose cool and soothing touch will heal and satisfy all organisms of the world. May your life be spent on the noble axiom, Bahujan Hitakya, Bahujan Sukhakya. Life is meant for the welfare and happiness of others. You are born in the holy land of Bharat as the descendant of the worthy father. Why will you then follow the footprints of the low-spirited human beings? Everybody will laugh at you and will not render you any help if you on forgetting the lofty ideals accept inferior ones, and if you being a prince beg for mercy of others as a poor beggar. You are the cub of a lion but live like a baby lamb. Behold, Jagatguru has come to awaken that divinity in you. Don't forsake this opportunity. Uttishta Jagrat Prapya Brahm Nibodhata. Awake, arise, and enjoy your legitimate due. Your awakening and enthusiasm should now be exclusively directed towards Him. The inspiration has come from Him. Therefore, the nation now experiences this spiritual upheaval, but in the absence of a suitable spiritual leader, that immense and prodigious power is dwarfed due to multiple channelization. Now, there is a great need of a powerful entity which can centralize the divergent centrifugal forces. It is not possible on the part of a common man. There will be advent of an immeasurable divine power at your back. Lend your eager ear to listen to his call. Anyone who remains awake will hear him. Anybody who endeavors will also hear him. If you can attract him by your noble and pure character, he will incarnate in you. Otherwise, any country or nation which exhibits such holiness and pity will be repository of his working place. So, if you want to glorify your country and race, you endeavor to deserve it and pray for his incarnation in you. All your desires will be fulfilled forthwith. The present age is the age of opposition. You will face opposition everywhere in family, in society, and in countries, in the field of literature, etc. Stay in the society in which you are. Don't be swayed away by the prevailing impressions and lifestyle. Live according to the ancient ideals. That is, remain impartial. Don't enter into hostilities with anyone. Those who adopted the life of truth in this world had endured torments and suffered in various proportions. You have to follow the ways adopted by the majority of people, keeping the fundamentals of religion intact. The present society is hostile to the ideals which I am going to establish. My chief objective is to set up ideal household life. The parents desired that their children should possess noble character and disciplined lives, but sons and daughters in the growing age prefer to remain afloat on the current of present day society. They are unwilling to obey the administration and advice of the parents. On the other hand, the parents in the long run suffer defeat due to their blind affection towards children. They have also several weaknesses. Now, how many parents have guts to set up an ideal that they are willing to forsake their children because of the disobedience and indiscipline? The head of the family has to be ideal first. He should not join the present stream of living. Oh, the Indians, would you lose this opportunity? Barang Dev, the savior of the fallen, was born amidst you. Ramakrishna and Vijay Krishna also took their birth among you. The lion spirited Vivekanand was also born that day in your midst. So, his advent in your midst is quite possible. But if you are not prepared now, can you ever be able to regain such glory and honor? Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Nilachal Saraswata Sangha Puri, America Saraswata Sangha, 977th Sangha Puja session report. The date of the puja was 28 September 2025, that is Sunday, and the Paliyas were Aishi, Debi Samal Bhai, and Subhasis Bhai. Adhivasa Puja was started at 7 p.m. at NSM with the Stotra Bandhana. After that, Nigam Upadesha and Mahapurusa Prasanga from 15th year, part 3 Sangha Sebaka was read. Then Subhasis Bhai invited C.C. Thakur and all bhaktas for the Sangha Puja next day. After the Jaiguru Namakirtana, the puja concluded and the Ratri Bhoga was offered to C.C. Thakur. Next day, the morning session of the puja started at 7:15 a.m. with the Pratikya Sangita. Udita Ma sang Asa Asa Rasaraja and Arpita Ma sang Dayamoyi Ma Boligo songs. During that time, all the devotees joined the puja at Nigama Smriti Mandira or via teleconference. Sanujit Bhai performed Arati to Sri Sri Thakur Maharaj. Biswajit Bhai sang Bandai Guru Charana and led the singing of Stotra Bandhana. Then Solani Ma read Sri Sri Guru Gita Sloka number 36. Braja Bhai led Parichaya Patra Patha followed by Samlani Prarthana and Bhakta Nivasa Nirmana Prarthana. Subhasis Bhai read Sangha Sevaka 20th year part 1 Bandana Prarthana and Prarthana Karika Prati. Then Subhasis Bhai invited C.C. Thakur Maharaj for Balya Bhoga and invited Thakur Maharaj, Bhais, Maas and young aspirants to attend the second session. The first session concluded with the Jaiguru Namakirtana. After the first session, Balya Bhoga was offered to C.C. Thakur. Then Bhais, Maas and young aspirants accepted Balya Prasad in NSM. The second session of the puja started at 9:30 a.m. with Devashish Bhai singing Mudita Noyane and Gyana Bhai singing Au Kamana Nahi song. This was followed by Bhava Bandana Mochana Pranama Gana and opening of the asana. Nihar Bhai sang the Bandana song Sri Guru Parama Tattva. Vijay Bhai read Nigam Upadesa page 98 with the topic of on the problems of the age, which focused on the depressing state of the current physical world. Last week's Sangha Puja report was read by Anup Bhai on behalf of Sisir Bhai. Then Gauranga Bhai joined as Kendra Pratinidhi and shared Sisi Thakur Maharaj's Bani on how to be an ideal Sevaka of Sisi Thakur Maharaj. He explained how to do Seva in Gruhasana, in the Sangha Asana and during Samdani. Then Vrindavan Bhai sang the Pratna Sangita Dorase Taba Koti Rabi. Then the young aspirant session started with the Pratna Sangita by Divya. He sang Bhija Akhi Luha song. Swati Ma conducted the YS session and took the attendance of all YS. After the attendance, Divyam explained the meaning of the song in English. Then chapter 9 of the Bhagavad Gita was read and discussed in the session. Then Aishi, Subhasis Bhai and Devi Samal Bhai did Bhava Binimay. Subhasis Bhai invited Sisi Thakura for Madhyana Bhoga and evening puja. Then Nilipta Ma invited Sisi Thakura to the Sangha Puja on behalf of all Palyas to be held on October 5th. After that, Subhasis Bhai prayed for forgiveness to Sisi Thakura, all Bhais, Mas and young aspirants. The session was concluded with Bridaya Pratna sung by Subhendu Bhai and the asana was closed after Joyguru Namakirtana and Pranam. Biswajit Bhai took the attendance of all Bhais, Mas present for the puja. Then Madhyana Bhoga was offered to Sisi Thakura Maharaj, followed by Prasad Sevana by all devotees. Sisi Thakura Charanasrita, Aishi, Devi Samal Bhai and Subhasis Bhai. Jai Guru.
जय गुरु सद्गुरु निगमानंद देवंक पंच सन्यासिनी शिष्या पृष्ठ 224
ନାଇଁ ମା ଜୟଗୁରୁ ମା ନାଇଁ 223 ରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ ସେଟା ଭୁଲ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି 223 ରୁ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ଆଉ ଦିନକର ଘଟଣା ସେ ଆଉ ଦିନ ଘଟଣା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ପୃଷ୍ଠ 223 ଆଉ ଦିନକର ଘଟଣା साल तारीख किछि मने पड़ू नाही एतिकी मोर मने अछि जे से दिन गुरुवार सुनिली से दिन गौरांग गृहरे कीर्तन हेबो पूजा आरती और स्तोत्र वंदना हेबो संध्या परे गौरांग गृहर समस्त झरका द्वार खोला गला खूब बड़ घरटी से बाहर घरर अगणा सम्मुखरे सही गृह अवस्थित तीन दिगरु बारंडा घेरी रहिछि बाहर घरर बारंडा देई बहिरागत मानक प्रवेश पथ निर्दिष्ट थिला मु भीतर गृहर बारंडारे छिड़ा होई सबु देखुथाए गृह मध्यरे प्रकांड सतरंजी बिछाई दिया गला हार्मोनियम मृदंग करताल झांझ प्रभृति वाद्ययंत्र आनी रखागला सेही सभार सम्मुख भागरे छोट चौकी उपरे बोध हुए भागवत थुआ होइथिला सेही चौकीर उपर भाग कांथरे रंगीन षडभुज गौरांग मूर्ति खूब बड़ आकार काच फ्रेम रे बंधाई होई टंगा जाइथिला जने सेवक गौरांग देवंक विग्रह सम्मुखरे दंडायमान होई धूप दीप देई आरती कले तापरे सेही विग्रह रे सुंदर फूलमालटीए पिंधाई दिया गला सेवक तांको पाखरे फल और मिष्टान्न भोग निवेदन कले से घरे सेतेबेले आउ केही न थिले सेवा पूजा परे जन जन करी सेठारे समस्ते आसी बसिले तब पाठ आरंभ हैला मु सेथिरु किछि बुझी न पारी भीतर घर आड़कू चली गली किछि क्षण परे कीर्तन आरंभ हेबो बोली सुनी मो बड़ भौणी शैलबाला मते नेई भीतर घर बारंडारे गौरांग घरर द्वार सामनारे बसिले कीर्तन घरे सेतेबेले बहु लोक एकत्रित एही समय श्री श्री ठाकुर सेठाकू विजे करुछंती बोली रमाप्रसन्न ब्रह्मचारी आसी कहिले तांका मुखरू कथा शेष न हेउणु श्री श्री ठाकुरंक चटी जोतार शब्द समस्तंक कानरे बाजिला समस्ते तांका आगमन प्रतीक्षा करुथांती आमे माने मध्य अंधकार रे बसी तांका आसीबा पथकू चाहि रही थाउ से दिन प्रथम करी गोटिए नूतन दृश्य मो नयन पथरे पड़िला श्री श्री ठाकुर दंडायमान श्री विग्रह से दिन मु पूर्ण परिपूर्ण भावरे दर्शन करिवार सुजोग पाइथिली तांकर चालिबार भंगी दीर्घ छंद सुठाम गठन ଚକ୍ଷୁ ଓ ମୁଖରେ ଏକ ଅତି ମନୋହର ଭାବ। ସେହି ଅପୂର୍ବ ମହିମାମୟ ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟ ପ୍ରକାଶ କରିବାର ଭାଷା ମୋଠାରେ ନାହିଁ। ସେହି ସ୍ନିଗ୍ଧ ସଜଳ କରୁଣା ମଧୁର ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ଯେ ନିଜ ଆଖିରେ ନ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେ କେବେ ତାହା ଧାରଣା କରିପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ। ଆମରି ସମ୍ମୁଖ ଦେଇ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ଉକ୍ତ ଗୃହରେ ପ୍ରବେଶ କଲେ। ତାଙ୍କ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଆସନ ସଜ୍ଜିତ ଥିଲା। ଆଉଜି ବସିବା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଲ ତକିଆ, ପାଖରେ ଗଡ଼ଗଡ଼ା ଓ ହୁକାନଳ ଥୁଆ ହୋଇଥିଲା। ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ଆସନ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବା ମାତ୍ରେ ଯେ ଯେଉଁଠି ଥିଲେ ସେହିଠାରେ ଥାଇ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଭୂମିଷ୍ଠ ପ୍ରଣାମ କଲେ। ତତ୍ପରେ ସେବକ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଗଳାରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ସୁଗନ୍ଧି ପୁଷ୍ପମାଳା ପିନ୍ଧାଇ ଦେଲେ। ଏହାପରେ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ସହାସ୍ୟ ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ମନୋହର ମୁଖରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବାକୁ ଆଦେଶ ଦେଲେ। ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ହାରମୋନିୟମ ଧରି ବସିଥିଲେ ଜଣେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଗୌରକାନ୍ତି ତରୁଣ। ସେ ମୁଗ୍ଧ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରେ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଆଦେଶ ଅପେକ୍ଷାରେ ଥିଲେ। ତାଙ୍କ ଆଦେଶ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତି ମାତ୍ରକେ ସେ ହାରମୋନିୟମରେ ଝଙ୍କାର ତୋଳି ଦୁର୍ଗା ପ୍ରସାଦ ବିଶ୍ୱାସଙ୍କର ଗୋଟିଏ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଗାନ କରିବାକୁ ଲାଗିଲେ। ସେହି କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଗାନଟିକୁ ଆମର ସୁକଣ୍ଠ ମାତୁଳ ଯୋଗାନନ୍ଦ ମହାରାଜଙ୍କ କଣ୍ଠରେ ପୂର୍ବେ ଘରେ ଥିବା ସମୟରେ ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିଥିଲି, ତେଣୁ ତାହା ବିସ୍ମୃତ ହୋଇନଥିଲି। ତାହାର ପ୍ରଥମ ପଦଟି ଏହି, তুই কি দেখতে যাবি ভাই বৃন্দাবনের আছে কি নিমাই, বৃন্দাবন କରି ଶୂନ୍ୟ ନଦିଆ ଧନ୍ୟ କରିଲ ରେ ଭାଇ ଇତ୍ୟାଦି। ସେ ଯେପରି ସୁକଣ୍ଠ ଗାୟକ, ସେହିପରି ତାଙ୍କର ଅପୂର୍ବ ସ୍ୱର ଲହରୀର ଝଙ୍କାର ତୋଳି ଉପରୋକ୍ତ ଶେଷ ପାଦଟି ବାରମ୍ବାର ଆବୃତ୍ତି କରି ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ଭକ୍ତମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରାଣରେ ଭାବାବେଶ ସୃଷ୍ଟି କରୁଥିଲେ। ମୋର ମନେ ହେଉଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଯେପରି ତାହା ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟରେ ଗାନ କରୁଥିଲେ। ଗୃହର ସମସ୍ତେ ତାଙ୍କ ସଙ୍ଗରେ ଭାବମୁଗ୍ଧ କଣ୍ଠରେ ପାଳି ଧରି ଗାନ କରି ଚାଲିଥାନ୍ତି। ସେ ଗୀତଟିର ରମ୍ୟ ରଚନା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ହୃଦୟସ୍ପର୍ଶୀ। ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ଅର୍ଦ୍ଧ ନିମିଳିତ ନେତ୍ରରେ ସେତେବେଳେ ମୃଦୁ ମୃଦୁ ଦୋଳାୟିତ ଚାହାଣୀରେ ଚାହିଁଥାନ୍ତି। ତାଙ୍କ ମୁଖରେ ମୃଦୁ ମଧୁର ହାସ୍ୟ ବିମଣ୍ଡିତ। ତାଙ୍କ ସର୍ବାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯେପରି ଆନନ୍ଦର ତରଙ୍ଗ ପ୍ରବାହିତ। ସେ ଦିନର ସେହି କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଶୁଣି ଓ ଭକ୍ତମାନଙ୍କ ଭାବ ଦର୍ଶନ କରି ମୁଁ ମୋ ଚିର ବିଷର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଚିତ୍ତରେ ଗୋଟାଏ ସୁଖର ପ୍ରକାଶ ଅନୁଭବ କରିଥିଲି। ମୋ ବଡ଼ ଭଉଣୀ ଶୈଳବାଳାଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ପରେ ଜାଣିଲି ଯେ ଉକ୍ତ ତରୁଣ ଗାୟକ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପ୍ରିୟ ଶିଷ୍ୟ ଡାକ୍ତର ନୃପେନ୍ଦ୍ର ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ରାୟଙ୍କ ଚାଳକ ନାମ ପିୟୁଷ କିରଣ ଚକ୍ରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ। ଆଉ ଦିନେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଅଦ୍ଭୁତ ଦୃଶ୍ୟ ଦେଖିଛି। ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ତାଙ୍କ ଶୟନ କକ୍ଷରେ ଚେୟାରରେ ଆସୀନ। ଗୋଟିଏ ଅନୁଚ୍ଚ ଚୌକି ଉପରେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଦପଦ୍ମ ଯୁଗଳ ବିନ୍ୟସ୍ତ। ବାମ ହସ୍ତରେ ହୁକାନଳ, ଦକ୍ଷିଣ ହସ୍ତ ଚେୟାରର ହାତବାଡ଼ା ଉପରେ ନ୍ୟସ୍ତ। ଚକ୍ଷୁ ଅର୍ଦ୍ଧ ନିମିଳିତ। କପାଳରେ ଏକ ବଡ଼ ସିନ୍ଦୁର ବିନ୍ଦୁ। ଯୋଗମାୟା ଦେବୀ ତାଙ୍କ ପଶ୍ଚାତ୍ ଦଣ୍ଡାୟମାନ ରହି କେଶ ବିନ୍ୟାସ ତତ୍ପରା। ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ସଦ୍ୟ ସ୍ନାତ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି କି ମନୋହର। ଦେହରକ୍ଷା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସର୍ବତ୍ର ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ସ୍ନାନ ପରେ ତାଙ୍କ ଉପବେଶନ ଭଙ୍ଗୀ ଏହିପରି ଥିଲା। ନିତ୍ୟ ବିଗ୍ରହ ସେ। ମୁଁ ସେଦିନ ପ୍ରଥମ ଥର ତାଙ୍କର ସେହି ମଧୁମୟ ବିଗ୍ରହ ଦର୍ଶନର ସୌଭାଗ୍ୟ ଲାଭ କରିଥିଲି। ସେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କ ସମ୍ମୁଖରେ ବାରଣ୍ଡା ଉପରେ ଜଣେ ବୃଦ୍ଧ ବସିଥିଲେ। ଆଶ୍ରମର ଅନ୍ୟ ସମସ୍ତେ ପାକଶାଳାରେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟବ୍ୟସ୍ତ। ମୁଁ ଆଉ କାହାରି ସାକ୍ଷାତ ପାଉନଥାଏ। ବାହାର ଘରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଦିନ ବହୁ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ସମାଗମ। ସମସ୍ତେ ସେଠାରେ ପ୍ରସାଦ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବେ ବୋଲି ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲା। ମନେ ପଡୁଛି ସେଦିନ ଖୁବ୍ ସମ୍ଭବ ମହାଷ୍ଟମୀ ପୂଜା। ଶାନ୍ତି ମାଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଭୋଗ ରନ୍ଧନର ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାର ନ୍ୟସ୍ତ ଥାଏ। ଉତ୍ସବ ଦିନମାନଙ୍କରେ ଶାନ୍ତି ମା ହିଁ ଭୋଗ ରନ୍ଧନର ଅଧିକାଂଶ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିଥାନ୍ତି। ଯୋଗମାୟା ଦେବୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ସେବାରୁ ଅବସର ପାଇ ମଧ୍ୟ ମଧ୍ୟ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପାକ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟରେ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିଥାନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ଅଳ୍ପ ଦୂରରେ ଛିଡ଼ା ହୋଇ ସବୁ ଦେଖୁଥାଏ। ବାରଣ୍ଡାରେ ବସିଥିବା ବୃଦ୍ଧ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ହଠାତ୍ ଦଣ୍ଡାୟମାନ ହୋଇ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଆଡ଼କୁ ଚାହିଁ ଆନନ୍ଦ ଉତ୍ଫୁଲ୍ଲ ଚିତ୍ତରେ ଗାନ ଧରିଲେ। ତାରେ কাছে ডেকে আন, যারে দেখলে জোড়ায় পোড়া আখি, ডাকলে জোড়ায় প্রাণ। तापरे आहुरी केते पद थिला से सबु आउ मोर मने पडु नाही। एभଳି गान मो जीवन रे अन्य कुत्रापि शुणिबाकु पाई नाही किंबा कोनोसी पुस्तकरु मध्य पाठ करि नाही। ब्रह्मण गृहरु बाहरी आसी अनेके सेही दृश्य दर्शन करिबाकु लागिले। से श्री ठाकुरंक मुख सेतेबेले सलज्ज मधुर हास्य विमंडित। जोगमाया देवींक मुख आनंदरे उज्ज्वल। श्री श्री ठाकुरंक केश विन्यास परे से श्री श्री ठाकुरंक रातुल पाद पद्मरे प्रणाम करी सस्नेह दृष्टि रे वृद्धंकु चाहि देई रंधन गृह को चलीगले। वृद्ध सेतेबेले उभय हस्त निज कटिरे स्थापन पूर्वक नर्तकी भंगिरे नृत्य आरंभ करि देइथांती। तांक चक्षुरे आनंदाश्रु मुखरे मृदु हास्य। आनंद विह्वल चित्तरे से सही गीतटी शेष पर्यंत गाइथिले। किछि समय परे चंडीचरण ब्रह्मचारी आसी नृत्य गानरत वृद्धंकु कहिले श्री श्री ठाकुर वर्तमान भोग ग्रहण करिवे। तेणु वृद्ध निरस्त होई अश्रुपूर्ण नयनरे श्री श्री ठाकुरंक श्रीचरण तले बारंबार प्रणिपात करी बाहरु घर आड़कु चलीगले। परे जानिली सही वृद्धंक नाम अंबिका चक्रवर्ती। ढाका आश्रमर एही जय गुरु
रखी देन समय जय
गुरु।
जय गुरु। सपत सागर सरजी छिजी दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे। सपत सागर सरजी छिजे सपत सागर सरजी छिजे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे। जगत मुक्ति जाहार करुणा जगत मुक्ति जाहार करुणा बंध से पीरती पासे रे बंध से पीरती पासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे। सपत सागर सरजी छिजे सपत सागर सरजी छिजे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे। विज्ञ सोर नारायण पांति चारा विज्ञ सोर नारायण पांति चारा पुत पयो निधि पावन पयर पुत पयो निधि पावन पयर विरह विधर रासर शिकार विरह विधर रासर शिकार हृदय बेदीरे बसे रे हृदय बेदीरे बसे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे दुईटो पालु हे भासे रे। न थाए से भव्य मर्मर मंदिरे न थाए से भव्य मर्मर मंदिरे বরিছি বন্ধন ভাব কারাগারে বরিছি বন্ধন ভাব কারাগারে ভক্ত নেত্র নীরে মেন্টিবাকু তৃষ্ণা ভক্ত নেত্র নীরে মেন্টিবাকু তৃষ্ণা চাহি রহি থাই সোসেরে চাহি রহি থাই সোসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে সপত সাগর সরজিছি জিয়ে সপত সাগর সরজিছি জিয়ে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে হৃদয়র ভাষা শুনে কান ডেরে হৃদয়র ভাষা শুনে কান ডেরে অনঠিয়া দর ন থায়ে তাহারে অনঠিয়া দর ন থায়ে তাহারে মুখ হৃদয় কো বধির পালটে মুখ হৃদয় কো বধির পালটে দূরে যায় সে কোসেরে দূরে যায় সে কোসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে সপত সাগর সরজিছি জিয়ে সপত সাগর সরজিছি জিয়ে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে সিয়ে মোর বর সিয়ে মো সম্বর সিয়ে মোর বর সিয়ে মো সম্বর মো জীবন মিন পাই সিয়ে জড় মো জীবন মিন পাই সিয়ে জড় সিয়ে মোর স্থিতে সিয়ে জ্ঞান জ্যোতি সিয়ে মোর প্রীতি বেসেরে সিয়ে মোর প্রীতি বেসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে দুইট পালু হে ভাসেরে জয় গুরু
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ଉଷାମା
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଏଥିରେ ବି ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର ଭୁଲ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି ଏଥିରେ ବି ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର ଭୁଲ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି I think we should start from 6th Agya Chakra.
Okay, bhai. We should start from Agya Chakra. Okay, bhai.
Agya Chakra, Agya.
And okay, bhai.
Sixth.
Agya Chakra. Then from Agya Chakra to
Yeah, let's see. Actually, we are already running late, so maybe Agya Chakra, maybe the next one, then we'll stop. Jai Guru.
Oh, bhai. Jai Guru. Jai Guru. Yogi Guru, 6th Agya Chakra. The white-colored Agya Padma with 2 petals is situated in between 2 eyebrows. These 2 petals are characterized by 2 varna, Ha and Ksha. In the seed vessel of this lotus is present triangular region of pure white color resembling the autumn moon, Sattva, Rajav and Tama. These 3 gunas are Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. These 3 gods representing 3 gunas are present in 3 corners of the triangle. In the triangular region is located shining white-colored Chandra Vijaya Thama. A white-colored dot is situated on one side of the triangular region.
Beside it is present the giver of boon and fearlessness, and two-handed god representing Chandra Vijaya. In his lap is present white colored two-armed three-eyed Shiva and the repository of creation and the giver of knowledge. In the lap of Shiva lies his power called Hakini, who has 6 faces, 12 hands. She is bright like the moon. In her 12 hands she holds knowledge, wealth, a skull, a double-faced drum, heads for reciting mantra, a boon, fearlessness, arrow, the copper, ankusha, pasa, and a lotus. 3 nadis, Ida, Pingla, and Susumna unite in the space above Agya Chakra. This space is known as Trikuta or Triveni. Above this Triveni, just below the mouth of Susumna, is present a half lunar space. Above this half lunar space is a brightly glowing dot. Vertically above this dot lies rod-shaped Nara. This looks like a standing line of radiant band of light. A white-colored triangular space is present upon it. Inside it, the Shakti in the form of Shiva is present with the shape of half of alphabet. Alphabet Ha. The function of Vayu ends at this place. Its other aspects are described in the chapter Pranatattva. This Agya Padma is called Jnana Padma. Paramatma is its presiding deity and Shakti is his willpower. Here, brightly shining flame of the light Atma is present, glowing radiantly like golden yellow particles. The light which is visualized in this place is Atma Pratimbha of a sadhaka. One visualizes divine light by the radiation of this Padma and attains the ultimate fruit of yoga, that is true nirvana. Jai Guru Bhai Padi Devi 6th and 7th choteta achi.
7th poryantu. Let's stop after that.
How bhai? Lalana Chakra. 64 petal Lalana Chakra of blood red color is situated at the base of the roof of the mouth. It is the place of Ahamatatva. Here are present 12 qualities: Shraddha, Santosha, Sneha, Dhamma, Mana, Aparadha, Shoka, Khera, Arati, Sambhrama, and Sudhata, and repository of nectar. The meditation of this Padma wipes out madness, fever, acidity, colic pain, heart, headache, and frigidity. Jai Guru.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ଆମର ଟିକେ ସକାଳ ଯୋଉ ପଢା ହେଇଥିଲା ସଂଘ ତା ବିଷୟରେ ଟିକେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା। ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ଆମର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ନଥାଏ, so I'll take a pause in a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, so I'll continue. ଆମେ ସକାଳେ ପଢିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ ଏଠି କୁହାଯାଉଛି ଏ ପ୍ରବନ୍ଧରେ ଯେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ନାମ ଆଉ ନାମୀ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ତ ଅଭିନ୍ନ। ନାମୀ ହେଲେ ସିଏ, ନାମ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର ନାମ, ତାଙ୍କ ନାମ ନେଲା ମାନେ ସେ ନାମୀ ହିଁ ମନେ ପଡନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ସେ ନାମ ନାମୀ ଅଭିନ୍ନ। ତାପରେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ଶକ୍ତି ବିଷୟରେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରାଯାଇଛି, ତ୍ରିବିଧ ଶକ୍ତି, ମାୟା ଶକ୍ତି, ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଶକ୍ତି, ତଟସ୍ଥା ଶକ୍ତି। ତାପରେ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଶକ୍ତି ବିଷୟରେ କୁହାଯାଉଛି ସେ ବି ତ୍ରିବିଧ, ସମ୍ବିତ, ସନ୍ଧିନୀ, ଲାଦିନୀ। ଲାଦିନୀକୁ କୁହାଯାଉଛି ଯେ ସର୍ବଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତିର ଶକ୍ତି ସେ। ଆଉ ଜୀବଶକ୍ତି ବା ତଟସ୍ଥା ଶକ୍ତି ସେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଶକ୍ତିର କଣା ମାତ୍ର। ଯଦି ଆପଣ ରାମାଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟଙ୍କର ବିଶିଷ୍ଟତାବାଦ ଫଲୋ କରିବେ, ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କର ଚିତ୍ କଣା ହେଲେ ଯିବ, ତେଣୁ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଶକ୍ତି ହେଲେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କର ଶକ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କର ତଟସ୍ଥ ଶକ୍ତି, ଜୀବଶକ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ଚିତ୍ କଣା। ଏଇଆ ଏତିକି ବାଟ ପଢିଥିଲେ। ତାପରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ୍ ହେଲା ଯେ ଆମର ସଂସାରରେ ଦୁଃଖ କାହିଁକି ଅଛି, ତାର ସାମୂହିକ ଭାବରେ ଲୋକ କ'ଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସେଇଟା କେମିତି ଭୁଲ, ଯେ ସଂସାରରେ ବୈଷମ୍ୟ ଯୋଗୁଁ ଦୁଃଖ ହଉଛି ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଖାଲି ବାହ୍ୟ ବୈଷମ୍ୟ ଦ୍ୱାରା ହୁଏନି, ଅନ୍ତର ବୈଷମ୍ୟ ଯୋଗୁଁ ହୁଏ। ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଥିଲେ ପଢିବା ପଞ୍ଚଯଜ୍ଞ ଉପରେ। So I'll take a break right now if you have any questions. Otherwise I'll continue with Panchajagya. Okay. ପଞ୍ଚଯଜ୍ଞ ଯଥା ଦେବଯଜ୍ଞ, ଋଷିଯଜ୍ଞ, ପିତୃଯଜ୍ଞ, ନୃଯଜ୍ଞ ଆଉ ଭୂତଯଜ୍ଞ। କାହିଁକି ଆମେ ପଞ୍ଚଯଜ୍ଞ କରିବାକୁ ଆମକୁ କୁହାହଉଛି ନା ଆମେ 5 ପ୍ରକାର ଋଣ କରିଛୁ ଦେବତା ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଋଣ, କାହିଁକିନା ସଂସାର ସୃଷ୍ଟି ସ୍ଥିତି ଲୟ ତାଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ହେଉଛି। ଋଷିମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଋଣ आम जो स्कूल जाऊे पाठ पढ़ुचे आश्रम आसिले ये बही पढ़ा है इत्यादि इत्यादि पितृयज्ञ पितामाता आमको बड़ कर तर्पण दबा इत्यादि कले परिषद हुए आमको लालन पालन कर बड़ कर गुरुयज्ञ संसार रे we live in a society we are indebted to the society आउ भूतयज्ञ सेटा we are indebted to other than humans पशु पक्षी मान पाखे भी आम ऋण से ऋण गुड़ा परिशोध करने पंचयज्ञ करने पड़े तार आउ गोटे मिनिंग भी अच्छी बोथ ऑफ देम कम फ्रॉम मनुसंहिता सेटा हूँ आमर पंच सुना बोली कहती चकी चुली ढेंकी तापरे आउ दीटा पानी पीवा निया लगे मैंने चक्की जो बुलाऊँ ताधे जदि गोटे पशुटा छुटिया इनसेक्टा पड़गला मरज पानी आप ढालीदे गोटे पक्षीटा उड़ीगला छुटिया जीवटे उड़ीगला से पड़गला बोली एमती गुड़िया खंडे आमर पाप हुए जीव हत्या पाप ताधर रक्षा पाइबा पंचयज्ञ बोली अल्सो कहुई पंचयज्ञ जेनेराली समस्ते भल भाव जानती मुझे आउ गोटे एंगल कहूँ ठाकुर कहते जे आमर जो क्लासिकल पंचयज्ञ देवयज्ञ ऋषियज्ञ पितृयज्ञ नृयज्ञ और भूतयज्ञ सेटा वेद वेदांत समय चलता आजिकल मॉडर्न साइंस ये प्राय कराई पारनी तार विभिन्न अन्य उपाय सब अच्छे ठाकुर गोटे उपाय देते नियम पंचक नियम पंचक हूँ आमर तार दीटा वर्जन लिखी बट आई विल गो बाय आमर संघ नीति जहाँ अच्छी आर्य दर्पण ग्रहण अक्षय तृतीय मठ को साहाय्य जन्मोत्सव गुरुधाम को साहाय्य मुष्टिभिक्षा रक्षण शाखा संघ को साहाय्य नंबर 4 नंबर 5 सम्मेलन ये 5टी जिनस को आमर ठाकुर कहते साधन पंचक यही 5टी जिनस यदि आप पालन करेंगे ताहले आपणकर पंचयज्ञ हो थे सुना भाई सागर कथा होती कहली 5 पालन कले तो हो कहले किंतु नियम पंचक यहाँ साधन पंचक नियम पंचक साधन पंचक पाठ नियम पंचक यहाँ ये 5 यज्ञ सागर केमती मैप हो आम दीज बसिक धीरे धीरे मैप करूँ वी गॉट द मैपिंग so I will just tell you what are the mapping. आर्य दर्पण ग्रहण ऋषि यज्ञ इजी I'll take 30 seconds why. अक्षय तृतीया देवयज्ञ जन्मोत्सव पितृयज्ञ ठाकुर आमर पिता मुष्टिभिक्षा रक्षण शाखा संघ साहाय्य भूतयज्ञ जाऊँगी सम्मेलन है नृयज्ञ आमर समय हो गला सो वी शुड स्टॉप हियर and switch into our young aspirant session. Saraswati, you have Pratna Sangita when you are ready. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Kanthavaritu kara Guru Nama Gayana Bhumanandarasapana Karutarimanam Kanthavaritu kara Guru Nama Gayana Bhumanandarasapana Karutarimanam Maimananihabadi Guru Nama Gaya Re Jagat Janjalu Tuhi Gati Mukti Pare Bhai Mananirabadi Guru Nama Gaya Re Jagat Janjalu Tuhi Gati Mukti Pare Puri Bhamana Ka भुवनन्दरसपाना करुथारे मानम नाही नाही ये जगते दयामय आनरे गुरु बिरे न होइबे केही निज जना रे नाई नाई ये जगते दयामय आनरे गुरु बिने न होइबे केही निज जना रे मधुर मधुर नाम अमृत समान रे भुवनन्द रसपाना करुथारे मानम गति मुक्ति विधाता एक गुरु नाम रे गुरु नाम जप तुपु शिव मानस कामारे गति मुक्ति विधाता एक गुरु नाम रे गुरु नाम जप तुपु शिव मानस कामारे दरन थिबतो जबर भुवन रे भुवनन्द रसपाना करुथारे मानम कंठ भरितु कर गुरु नाम गायना भुवनन्द रसपाना करुथारे माना भुवनन्द रसपाना करुथारे माना जय
Jai Guru Young Aspirants, this is Shreyama and I'll be conducting our YA session today. I hope everyone is doing well and looking forward to it. I'll start first by taking attendance and then I'll ask Saraswat to share the meaning of the song that he just sang. And while we are taking attendance, please go ahead and have today's story ready in front of you. I'll ask one of you to read for us today. So with that, I'll start our attendance. Aditi?
Jai Guru isn't here today.
Okay, Jai Guru. Adyasa? Aishi?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Anik?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Ansh? Anshu? Arnav? Oh, Bhai Jai Guru is here nahi. Okay. Arnav?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Aryan?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Ashrita? Jai Guru. Jamu? Jai Guru Ashrita. Jamu?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Divyam? Timmy?
Jai Guru.
Jagrat? Jai Guru Timmy.
Jai Guru.
Jagrat? Jai Guru.
Jai Guru.
Naitik? Naitik? Nivriti?
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Pratyusha? Pratyush?
Jai Guru Ma, Pratyusha Asuchi.
Jai Guru Bhai. And I think I may have heard Pratyush.
Yeah, Jai Guru.
Okay. Jai Guru, Jai Guru. Good to have you. Prayushi? Sanvi?
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Sharanya?
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Saraswat?
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Sharlav? Sarthak? Bobby?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Shilpi?
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Shreyasi?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Jimmy?
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Suhani?
Jai Guru Ma, she's coming.
Jai Guru. And Yukta?
Jai Guru, Yukta's not here today.
Okay, Jagra, thank you. Okay, and was there anyone I missed?
Jai Guru Ma, this is Natick.
Jai Guru Naitik, good to have you. Anyone else? Okay, if not, that concludes the attendance. Saraswat, if you could share the meaning of the song that you sang, that would be great.
Jai Guru. This song beautifully reminds us to keep our minds constantly engaged in singing the glorious name of Shri Shri Gurudev with pure devotion. It teaches that only through his divine name that we can overcome obstacles of this material world. No one else is truly ours except Thakura. His name is the sweetest, and his grace alone can grant us mukti. So let us dedicate our minds and hearts entirely to chanting the sacred glories of Thakura with unwavering devotion. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru Saraswat, thank you for sharing. That was a really beautiful capture of the meaning of the song that you sang, and completely agree. No one is ours but Thakura. And with that thread, we are continuing to read about Thakura's life. If you all recall, we have made it past the first 2 chapters of his Jivani, and now we've arrived at the third. The third is short enough for us to finish reading it in today's session, so that's what I intend for us to do. But before we start, I wonder if a few of us could, a few of you could prep us. So first, I'm curious, let's see, Sanvi, can you share, is there something that you've learned about Thakura so far that has surprised you?
Jai Guru, what has surprised me about Thakura is that he's had a lot of experiences with seeing the mother of the universe, which just shows that how much of a spiritual leader he is and how much spiritual power he has. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru Sanvi, thank you for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. I think that some of us may have read these encounters before, but reading it again just reminds you exactly like Sanvi said, how powerful those experiences are, how much of that spiritual connection he had from a very young age, that he was able to see and notice those things and even take meaning from it. Absolutely. I'm also curious, Arnav, what have you enjoyed about reading Thakura's Jivani so far?
I really enjoyed just learning about how Thakura was like as a child, like all like the playful things he used to do, like the friends and how he treated those around him. It was just really like insightful to learn about that. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru Arnav, thank you for sharing. Yes, absolutely. I think it's really nice for us to revisit and learn a little bit about what he was like, especially before he kind of truly went down his spiritual path, and helps remind us that he was just like the rest of us. So really appreciate you saying that, Arnav. Also, Pratyush, in the readings, it says Narinikanta a lot. Who is Narinikanta?
Nalnikanta was, our Thakra, but like we could view him as his like human self or like his person before he transcended Jagger.
Jaguru. Yes, a really great way of saying that. Absolutely. Some of you might be confused that we're saying Thakura a lot, but in the reading, the name that we see over and over again is actually Narinikanta, and that was a name given to him at birth. So for especially little ones, they're the same person. So we'll read about how he eventually got his name that we actually recite in our Parichaya Patra. Okay, and I think that preps us well to go ahead and get started with the reading. I want us to have enough time to discuss kind of what we read today. So with that, we will go ahead and dive in. Anhik, if you have the reading, are you able to read for us today?
Yes, I can read.
Okay, perfect. Please go ahead when you're ready.
Okay. Chapter 3. Nalinikanta got married at the age of 17. Due to the extreme desire of his father, Buban Mohan, and all other family members, he gave his consent for marriage. Buban Mohan fixed the marriage with the hope that Nalinikanta would be able to maintain his family by taking up a job. Another reason was that he feared that Nalinikanta would leave home to become a sannyasi, as foretold by his astrologers. Marriage would prevent him from doing so. Moreover, if his mother, Yogan Damahuni, was alive, according to the prevailing customs, they would have got him married even at an early age. Bhairanath Mukhopadhyay lived at Hali Shahar in West Bengal. His eldest daughter, Sudhanshu Bala, was exceptionally beautiful with a good moral character. She was also good at all types of household work. When Yugan Damahuni was alive, she had a chance to meet this beautiful girl, Sudhanshu Bala. From that time, she very much wanted to get her married to Nalinikanta, her son, and have her as her daughter-in-law. Finally, the marriage was solemnized at Hale Shahar, and the newlyweds left for Radhankampur to stay at their maternal aunt's house first. After a few days at Radhankapur, Nalinikanta realized that his father was cooking food for himself and taking care of the family all by himself at Kuttarpur. He decided that they must stay at Kuttarpur to relieve his father of the burden of the family affairs and household works. He disclosed this decision to his aunts. They were annoyed and angry by such decision because they hoped that Nalinikanta would become their inheritor, for which they spent a lot of money for his education. Nalinikanta, knowing fully well that his aunts were not going to support his education financially anymore, because of this, left Radhankapur with Sudhanshu Balu, who very much appreciated her husband's gesture and decision. At Kuttarpur, he joined as a teacher in the village school and applied for various suitable jobs. Bhuban Mohan was delighted and proud inwardly because of his son's decision. His daughter-in-law, Sudhanshu Bala, was extremely caring and proved herself as an efficient housewife. Having such a daughter-in-law, his joy knew no bounds. He never experienced such happiness in life after the death of his wife, Yogendra Mohini. Leaving his other two sons in their maternal uncle's house and Radhankapur for their education, he started to live happily in Kuttarpur with the daughter-in-law and his youngest son, Ramapada. For the last 2 years, Nalinikanta was living away from his village. In his absence, his friends in the village were disheartened. Now getting him back in the village, they were extremely joyful. With Nalinikanta, they started daily sessions of devotional songs, prayers, chanting, acting, etc. Nalinikanta wrote scripts, staged and performed drama and musical plays with his friends. At that time, he wrote a play, Taranisan Bada, or Killing of Taranisan, and a novel, Sudhanshu Bala, which were published. In addition to these, he also wrote another novel and a few other scripts for dramas. Sudhanshu Bala had profound interest for further studies, so Nalinikanta used to teach her at times. In the village, Nalinikanta was a good example for the youngsters. They tried to follow his exemplary behavior. His jovial and amicable nature brought joy to the villagers. About a year and a half after his marriage, Naranikanta had to leave the village as he got a job as a land surveyor. Independent-minded, honest, and outspoken, Naranikanta faced many difficulties at his new workplace. He couldn't ever tolerate any type of injustice done by anybody. He never favored corruption or dishonesty in any form. If any higher official put pressure on him to do any unjust things, he was bold enough to refuse to do so as asked. For this, he had to quit the job without caring for his future. An honest person never goes hungry. Naranikanta was able to find a new job soon after leaving the old job while fighting for justice and honesty. Gradually, name, fame, and money followed him, but he was never after them. For his job, he had to stay away from home, but he was very much concerned for Sudhansubala. His primary objective was to lead an exemplary household life. His loving wife Sudhansubala was also inspired by his ideology and his way of thinking. Both of them, by maintaining virtuous and peaceful married life, lived like Hara and Guri of the Puranic days. They also inspired people in the community to walk on the path of love and righteousness and lead an ideal household life. However, at that time, a tragic incident occurred, as a result of which Nalinikanta's life took a different turn. Jai
Jai Guru Anhik, thank you for reading. I want to add a tiny bit of context on something that we just read in the last paragraph. It says that both of them, this is meaning Naranikanta and Sudhansubala, by maintaining virtuous and peaceful married life, lived like Hara and Gauri of the Puranic days. And so I want to clarify who those are, and that refers to Shiva and Parvati. They're often depicted as a divine couple representing the union of masculine and feminine energies. And so the term Gauri is another name for goddess Parvati, and for Shiva, the Hara is another name as well. And so the pairing of them symbolizes harmony, balance, spiritual wholeness. And so that's essentially what Thakura and his wife Sudhansubala are being compared to in the way that they lived their married life. Okay, so with that, there are a lot of themes that this chapter touches on. So the first, kind of what I just talked about, marriage and responsibility, I think we can definitely start there. So if we do that, let's see. Aishi, why did Naranikanta agree to get married at such a young age, even though he was only 17?
Jagru, he got married at a young age because his family members, his father and his mother would have wanted him to get married early, and his father did want him to get married early because he didn't want Naranikanta to leave the home and become a sannyasi, as the astrologers told Jagru.
Jagru, yes, exactly. Naranikanta agreed because his father and family really worried about him. They wanted him to get married. Just like Aishi said, they didn't want him to leave the home and become a monk. Even though it wasn't his own idea, Naranikanta really respected his family's wishes and wanted to make them all happy. So with that, Saraswat, why did Naranikanta and his wife Sudhansubala decide to do after their wedding? I think I might have said why, but I'm asking what did they decide to do after their wedding?
Jair, I wasn't able to hear the question. Can you repeat that?
Yes. So what was it that Naranikanta and his wife Sudhansubala decided to do after their wedding?
Jair, I think they went to Kutapur, Jair?
Yeah, they instead of staying at his aunt's house, where life was easier, Naranikanta chose to return home so that he could help his father with cooking and the household work. And as the reading says too, Sudhansubala happily supported him, showing that both of them really cared more about family than comfort here. So yes, absolutely. Also, with with them having moved back to Kuttapur, Shreyasi, what do you think it shows about Narnikanta's character that he accepted marriage mainly to fulfill his father's wishes, and wanted to prevent worry in the family?
So true. I think it shows that Nalanikanta is a very considerate person, and he cared a lot about the impact that he had on other people. So even if he even maybe if he didn't agree with something I was doing, he would do it out of the respect for other people and just the duty that he feels to them. So I agree.
Jai Guru, yes, really well said. It shows that Narnikanto was deeply respectful. He was very selfless and willing to put family before his own desires. And as you can see, even as a teenager, he made a mature decision to shoulder those responsibilities, showing that spirituality can begin with love and duty within family life. So it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to strictly follow some of the sadhanas that we have read a lot about. You can also do that by being a really good son or daughter or cousin, friend. All of those things are synonymous with leading a life of spirituality. And and along the same vein too, let's see, Sanvi, when Narnikanta's aunts got angry because he left their house, he knew he was giving up financial help for his studies, but why was his decision still important, do you think?
Daiguru, his decision was more important because he wanted to support his father, because he didn't want him to take care of the family affairs all by himself, and he wanted to serve as help to his father. Daiguru?
Jai Guru. Yes, absolutely. It's very clear that Narnikanta really valued service and relieving his father's burden more than comfort or convenience. So even though he was giving up the financial help, he thought that he was doing the right thing by going back and supporting in a way that he would not be able to had he stayed in Radhakantapur. And his choice teaches us that sometimes doing the right thing means sacrificing short-term benefits. For long-term things like, responsibility, truth, love, all of those things, growing those values is important, but it's a hard path because in the short term, you might have to sacrifice things like, again, in this case, the financial support that he was getting, and maybe the satisfaction he might have gotten for living his professional life outside of home. So with that, the other topic too that this chapter covers is character of Sudhansuvara and family joy. So I'm curious, Naitik, why did Narnikanta's father, Bhuvan Mohan, feel so happy then after the marriage?
Jaiguru, I think Nalinikanta's father felt really happy because now that Sudhansubala was home, she was extremely caring and she proved herself as an efficient housewife. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru, yes, he was happy because Sudhansubara was kind, caring, and hardworking, all really lovely qualities that seemed to complement those of Narnikanta's as well. And she reminded him of the love he once received from his own wife, Yogendra Mohini, who, if you'll recall, in one of our earlier chapters, we read how she unfortunately had passed away. So Sudhansubara brought a lot of joy to the home again. And Naita kind of touched on this already, but I'm curious, Jimmy, can you share with us how did Sudhansubara support Narnikanta in his life?
Shaguru, she supported him by helping him, supporting him through his goals, and also she also supported him by helping him out inside the house. Shaguru.
Jai Guru, yes, she cared for the family. She encouraged his studies and writing. She really stood by him. And even when he made tough choices, she was there with her support. So together they showed what a loving and peaceful family should look like. So I think that's very important because, she's doing that for her husband, but there are ways that each of us can do that within our own families right now, too. So what are ways, I'm curious, let's see. Aishi, what are ways that you think we can support our own family members at the moment. We talked a little bit earlier about how you don't have to do true sadhana to follow spirituality. So I'm curious, what are things that you think we can do right now to be supportive of our families?
Jai Guru, we can be supportive by, we don't always have to do like huge things that like make huge decisions that can help our family. We can also do like small things like helping out around the house, like doing chores, washing the dishes, and like showing love and caring. Jai Guru.
Yes, absolutely. I like exactly what you said. There are ways that we can do small things around the house, or even find ways to connect with our own family members. That just shows our own love and care and connection, so that this is not something that we have to look forward to doing for someone else one day. Those are absolutely things that we should be doing right now so that we continue to grow as ideal human beings and show really, really good character. So it's not like something that we have to be told to do one day. Those are things that we can absolutely be doing right now. And so with that, I wonder, Saraswat, can you tell us why do you think Sudhansubara's role was so important in Naranikanta's spiritual and family journey?
Jagir, I think after Sudhansubala's death, Thakra was very distraught, and as he was distraught, he was also confused by his mother's last words. And upon seeing her, I think he saw her form after she had passed as well a couple of times, and it led him to think about what is after death, which led him on the path of his spiritual journey.
Jai Guru. Yeah, that's a really great point. You're mentioning how Thakura's mom before had said, I'm leaving him in the care of the Mother of the Universe, and he really questioned that. But I think something that I actually hadn't considered before you said it is he saw that also in Sudhansubara, which is really, really powerful. Sudhansubara wasn't just a wife. She was a true partner. She really, again, supported him emotionally, encouraged him in his endeavors, and lived by the same values of service and love. And so their marriage became an example of how relationships can also be spiritual paths, and I'm sure that that also brought back a little bit of the energy or the life that he felt like he lost when he lost his mother. Absolutely. So we'll continue to see how that influence shapes him. But Saraswat, thank you for sharing. Okay, another thing that we read about in this chapter was community and creativity. So I'm curious, Jagrat, how did Narnikanta spend his time with his friends when he returned to the village? Jagrat? Or, go ahead.
What Narnikanta did
I have a question. Why does God not show?
What Narnikanta
Jagrat,
did.
go ahead and yes, go ahead, and then we'll answer the question that I'm hearing. We'll come right back to that.
When he went over to stay with his friends, he wrote scriptures, he made plays, and he also joined in other musicals. Jagrat.
Jai Guru Jagrat, really great answer there. Yes, absolutely. He sang devotional sayings, he acted in plays, he wrote stories, he encouraged everyone to enjoy spiritual activities together, and this made the village a lot happier, really brought people closer. So engaged in the arts, but somehow that also brought people together. I will pause quickly on what the questions we had for discussion because I hear another one. So whoever was asking, if you want to ask your question, please go ahead.
Why does God not show himself?
Ooh, a very, very good question. I think this is Ashrita.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, such a great question. Why does God not show himself? This is something that I think we'll come back to over and over again, and even in Thakura's Jivani. But God does not show himself. let's see, how would I answer that? I think there are a couple things to think of here. First, God is within each and every one of us. So although the way that we think of God, we do not see him in front of us, there are so many ways that we see him around us and within us because he is inside all of us. So in a lot of ways, actually, we do see God. Because he resides in all of our actions. It is he becoming many, that is how the rest of us exist. But if we come back to, a lot of us associate God, we think, Thakura, for instance, as our guru. Why does he not show himself? He has already left his mortal body, and so that's why we use his vigraha to pray to him. And so in that sense, he has transcended the realm that we exist in. So for us, and at this stage of our spiritual journey, we do not see him in the form that he now exists in. So our goal ultimately is that when our soul, when we reach the end of our lives, hopefully we are able to then unite with that soul of his that is from which we originated in. And so in that stage, hopefully we will be able to see him and always be with him. That is a huge question. Gyanabhai or Brajabhai, I'm not sure that I did it complete justice. So if there's anything that I missed or you would add, I would request you to do so.
Gyanabhai, you want to go ahead?
Brother, I didn't hear the question correctly. If you heard it, go for it.
Yeah, the question is, why didn't Bhagavan, God, did not, reveal himself? Whatever Srema said is right, but I just wanted to add something to that. To see God, we have to be prepared. So if we don't prepare ourselves and we get something, we don't feel the value of that. And this Thakur has explained somewhere this exact thing also, that if you get something very easily, we don't value it as much. So we have to do sadhana, we have to do spiritual practice to see God or to see Thakur and all that. That is why if God had revealed himself to Nalinikanta, Nalinikanta probably would have been satisfied, contented, and would not have done sadhana and become Nigamananda in the later part of his life. Anything you want to add, Gyanabhai?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good way to answer that. Again, God or Bhagavan is really looking for our earnest desire to have him. Just saying, please show your image to us is not enough. So those conditions need to be met. Till your mind is not pure, till you don't long that much for him and only him, he's usually going to stay behind and help you to achieve that, not reveal himself till you are eligible or you are actually in a right frame of mind to actually see him. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Thank you both for chiming in. Absolutely. Everything that we are doing now, we are trying to get to a stage at some point, hopefully, that we can see God. So Ashrita, a really great question. And I hope that we can all learn together to continue to make progress on our spiritual path so that we develop that love and yearning to see God. And at some point, we will be gifted with that image. That concludes our time for today. I really appreciate everyone sharing their thoughts on what we read. We'll continue on in my next session with you all, but in the meantime, I think it's really lovely to see the connections that we're all making with the life that Thakura lived and finding different ways to connect with him and better understand why he teaches us what he does So with that, thank you to each of you to spending your time in our discussion today. I beg for forgiveness for any mistakes that I might have made. Today, Anhik has Bari and Papa Vinimaya Seba. So Anhik, please go ahead and share when you're ready. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. I'm very thankful to get the opportunity to do my Papa Vinima Seva today. Over the past couple of months, I've started to consistently practice little things that make a big difference. One of them is saying Jai Guru in the morning when I wake up. Then I'll think of Thakura for around 30 seconds. Since I started doing this, I felt more confident and relaxed every day. When I do this, I know that Thakura will be by my side the entire day. And this won't guarantee a perfect day, but that's okay as I know I'll have Thakura to help me. Another thing I've started doing is that when I go to sleep, I'll tell Takara about my day. It could be how I felt, what happened, things I could have done better, anything. Concluding my day like this has helped me rest easier at night, knowing that Takara will be there to help me with any obstacles I may face. Finally, I've also started to read my Bhajapatra after taking a shower. I do this to remind myself of the oaths I've sworn to be a part, so I can be part of the Sangha. So these are some of the things I've started doing to get closer to Takara. I'm praying to him to bless me so I can follow these steps. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. By the blessings of Sri Thakura, I have Bari and Bhava Vinamaya Seva today. I'm really thankful to be able to attend Sangha Puja every week and see the divine arti offered to Sri Thakura in the live stream. When I feel stressed, one piece of Thakura's advice comes to mind. You are the children of immortality. You have an eternal, inherent right to the immortal essence. Why do you worry so much? Why do you remain anxious? Why do you get disheartened realizing the pitiful condition of your heart? I am ever with you to remove all your shortcomings, to fill all your emptiness with completeness. Everything is possible by the graces of Sri Thakura. He is always watching over us and guiding us. One thing I want to do more is to express gratitude consciously for everything positive in my life, whether big and small, and always chant Jai Guru Nama more. I pray to Sri Thakura for protection, knowledge, devotion, and faith, and to give me the opportunity to do his seva. Jai Guru.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ପ୍ରାଣର ଠାକୁର ଭାଇ ମା ଏବଂ ପିଲାମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୋର ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ପ୍ରଣାମ। ଆଜି ସଂଘରେ ଆମେରିକା ସଂଘରେ ମୋର ପ୍ରଥମ ସେବା ପାଳି ଆଉ କୃପା କରି ଠାକୁର ଏଇ ସେବା ପାଳିଟି ଦେଇଥିବାରୁ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଅଶେଷ କୃତଜ୍ଞତା ଜ୍ଞାପନ କରୁଛି। ଆଉ ଆମର ବର୍ଷ ଆରମ୍ଭରୁ ଯେମିତି ବ୍ରଜ ଭାଇ କହିଥିଲେ କି ଯେକୌଣସି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଉପଦେଶ ମାନିବା ପାଇଁ ସେଟା ନ୍ୟୁ ଇୟର ରେଜଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଭାବରେ ନେଇକି ମାନିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବାକୁ ସେଇ ବିଷୟରେ ମୁଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି 3 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲାଣି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷଟା କରିଆସୁଛି ତ ଏଇ ବର୍ଷ ବି ସେମ୍ ଜିନିଷଟା ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇକି ରଖିଛି। ଆମର ପୁନେ ସମ୍ମିଳନୀ ସମୟରେ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା କି ଯେକୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଗୁଣ ନିଜ ଜୀବନରେ ପ୍ରତିଫଳିତ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବା ଗୋଟେ ଖରାପ ଗୁଣ ଛାଡିବା ପାଇଁ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା। ତ ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଗୋଟେ କାଗଜରେ ଲେଖିକି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପାଦରେ ଜଣେଇକି ଦେଇଥିଲୁ। ତ ମତେ ତା ଆଗରୁ ବି ବହୁତ ଏମିତି କ୍ରୋଧ ଆସେ, ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ କଥାରେ ରାଗିଯାଏ ବହୁତ ଜୋରେ। ତାପରେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇକି ତା ଉପରେ କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କଲି। ତ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଗୁଣ ମୁଁ ସେଇଦିନୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟାରତ ଅଛି କି ଯେମିତି ଛାଡି ପାରିବି, ଏତେ ଜୋର ରାଗି ପାରିବିନି। କିନ୍ତୁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇଲା ପରେ ତାଙ୍କ କୃପାରୁ ବହୁତ ମାତ୍ରାରେ ସେଟା କମି ଯାଇଛି, ଯାହା ମୋର ଉପଲବ୍ଧି ହଉଛି। କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଗରୁ ଯେମିତି ରାଗିଲେ ଭିତରୁ ଜଣାପଡେ କି ଭିତରୁ ରାଗଟା ଆସୁଥିଲା, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ସେଇଟା ମାନେ ବାହାରେ କେବେ କେବେ ହେଲେ ବି ଭିତରଟା ମୋର ପ୍ରଭାବିତ ହଉନି, ଭିତରେ ସ୍ଥିର ରହିପାରୁଛି। ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କ କୃପା ବୋଲି ଭାବିବି। ତଥାପି ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ହେଇନି, ତ ସେଇଟା ଏଇ ବର୍ଷ ମଧ୍ୟ ମୁଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଗୁଣରେ ମୁଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି କି କ୍ଷମା ଗୁଣଟା ଯେମିତି ବେଶୀ ପାଳନ କରିପାରିବି। ସେଟା କ୍ଷମାଟା ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଦୈବିକ ଗୁଣ। ଏବଂ ଏଇଟା ବି ଅଛି କି ଯଦି କାହାକୁ କ୍ଷମା ଜଣେ ଦେଇପାରୁନି ତାହେଲେ ଗୁରୁଙ୍କଠୁ କ୍ଷମା ପାଇବା ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ଯୋଗ୍ୟ ନୁହେଁ। ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ବି କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି। ଆଉ ଏହା ଛଡା ଯାହାବି ଆଜି ତ ସମୀକ୍ଷାର ଦିନ, ବର୍ଷ ସାରା ଅନେକ ତ୍ରୁଟି ରହିଛି ଗୃହାସନରେ ସେବା କଲା ବେଳେ, ଅନ୍ୟ ସଂଘରେ ବା ଅନ୍ୟ କୌଣସି ଜାଗାରେ ସେବା ଯାହା ମିଳୁଛି ଠିକ ଭାବରେ ହେଇପାରୁନି। ଆଉ ସେଇଟା କେମିତି କରିପାରିବି ସେଟା ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା। ଆଉ ମନଟା ବି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ବହୁତ ବିଚଳିତ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ରହୁଛି, ସେଇଟା ଟିକେ କେମିତି ଶାନ୍ତ ରହିପାରିବ। ଲାଗୁଛି କି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ନାମ ନେଇକି ଧର ହେଇ ଆସିଲା, ତାପରେ ଅଚାନକ ସେ କିଛି ମାନେ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ଜିନିଷ କିଛି ଆସିଗଲେ ଜୀବନରେ ସେଟା ହଲି ଯାଉଛି ପୁଣି। ଆଉ କାଲି ଆମର ଅଧିବାସରେ ବି ପଢା ହେଲା କି ମନର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ମୁଖୀ ଗତିଟାକୁ କେମିତି ଆମେ ରୋଧ କରିକି ତାକୁ ଏକମୁଖୀ କରିପାରିବା। ଆଉ ତା ପାଇଁ ଜପ ଧ୍ୟାନ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ଯେମିତି ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରେ ଏଟା କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ତ ସେଇ ପ୍ରତି କେମିତି ଚେଷ୍ଟାରେ ତ ହେଇପାରିବୁ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ବିଚଳିତ ନ ହେଇକି। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଆମକୁ ଶକ୍ତି ଦେବାକୁ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା। ଆଉ ସେଇଆ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏତିକି କହିକି ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ଜଣାଉଛି କି ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସମସ୍ତ ସଂଘସେବୀ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସେ କେବଳ ତାଙ୍କ ଚିନ୍ତା କେମିତି ଆମ ମନରେ ଆସୁ ସେ କୃପା କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆଉ ମନଟା କେବଳ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଲାଗୁ, ଅନ୍ୟ କୌଣସି ଚିନ୍ତା ମନରେ ସ୍ଥାନ ନ ପାଉ। ଆଉ କେମିତି ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କ ମନ ଲାଖି ସେବକ ସେବିକା ହେଇପାରିବା ସେ କୃପା କରିବେ। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ଜୟଗୁରୁ ନିରୁତ୍ତମ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଭୋଗ ପାଇଁ ଆଉ ଇଭିନିଂ ପୂଜା ପାଇଁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରିବେ ଭକ୍ତମାନଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରସାଦ ପାଇଁ।
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ଆଜି ଏବେ ସଂଘ ପୂଜା ଶେଷ ହେବାକୁ ଆସିଲାଣି। ଆଉ ବିଦାୟ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ଏବଂ ଜୟଗୁରୁ ନାମ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ପରେ ଆମର ଆସନ ବନ୍ଦ ହେବ। ତାପରେ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଭୋଗ ନିବେଦନ କରାଯିବ। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଠାକୁର ମହାରାଜଙ୍କୁ ଭୋଗ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବାକୁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି ଏବଂ ସମସ୍ତ ଭାଇ ମା ଏବଂ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ପ୍ରସାଦ ସେବନ ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି। ଆଉ ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟାରେ ନିତ୍ୟ ପୂଜା 6:30ରେ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠିତ ହେବ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଠାକୁର ମହାରାଜଙ୍କୁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
Jai Guru. On behalf of
One
Ansh,
second.
I invite.
One second.
Huh?
One second.
Oh,
One
Jai
second.
Guru.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay.
No, hold on. Subrat bhai.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ହଁ ଠାକୁର ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କର ତୁମର ଇଏ ଜୟଦେବ ସେବା ଶିଖ ପୂଜା ପାଇଁ।
ଆଉ ପରମାଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଠାକୁର ମହାରାଜ ଆଉ ସମସ୍ତ ଆମର ଶିକ୍ଷା ପ୍ରତିନିଧି ଏବଂ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଭାଇମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆମର ଜଣାଉଛି ଆମର ଆସନ୍ତା ସେବା ଶିକ୍ଷାର୍ଥୀ ମଣ୍ଡଳର ଅଧିବେଶନ ଆସନ୍ତା ଅକ୍ଟୋବର 10 ତାରିଖରେ ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟାବେଳକୁ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠିତ ହେବ। ଆମମାନେ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଜଣାଇକି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାଇବି। ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଠାକୁର ମହାରାଜଙ୍କୁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ ଜଣାଉଛି। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
Jai Guru. On behalf of Ansh, I invite Sri Sri Thakura for the next Sangha Puja to be held on October 19th. Please join the puja and make it a success. Jai Guru.
ସୁଶ୍ରୀ ବାହାଲି ମା ନାହାନ୍ତି କି? ଆଚ୍ଛା ରଶ୍ମି ମାତା ପଳେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଆଚ୍ଛା ରଶ୍ମି ମାତା ଯଦି ଶୁଣିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଦୌଡ଼ିକି।
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ଅକ୍ଟୋବର 19 ତାରିଖ ଦିନ ମୋର ଆଉ ସୁଶ୍ରୀ ବାଲିଆ ମାଙ୍କର ସେବା ପୂଜା ପାଳି ଅଛି। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଭକ୍ତ ଭାଇ ଓ ମା ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ ଜଣାଉଛି। ସେଦିନ ପୂଜାରେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯୋଗ ଦେଇ ପୂଜାକୁ ସାଫଲ୍ୟମଣ୍ଡିତ କରିବେ, ଆମକୁ ସେବାର ସୁଯୋଗ ଦେବେ। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ଭାଇ ସୁଶ୍ରୀ ମା ଅଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବୋଧେ ଅନମ୍ୟୁଟ୍ କରିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଓହୋ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି। ମା ତ କଥା ମା ପଳେଇ ଭୋଗ ରାନ୍ଧିବାକୁ ପଳେଇଛନ୍ତି ତ। ହଉ ନିର୍ଲିତା ମା।
जय गुरु आजिर सेवा पाली थिला तेणु जहाँ भी भूल त्रुटि जानतरे किंबा अजाणतरे ହେଇଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଠାକୁର ମହାରାଜଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କ୍ଷମା ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଛି ସମସ୍ତ ସେବାରେ ଥିବା ଭାଇ ମା ମାନଙ୍କ ପକ୍ଷରୁ ଏବଂ ସବୁ ଭାଇ ମା ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ମଧ୍ୟ କ୍ଷମା ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଛି ନିଜ ଗୁଣରେ କ୍ଷମା କରିବି ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
मैं विद्यापीठन बोलूं
जय गुरु। दीननाथ एहि भिक्षा करे श्री चरणी दीननाथ एहि भिक्षा करे श्री चरणी तब कथा रखिथिबि मनने स्मरणी तब कथा रखिथिबि मनने स्मरणी बाहरिकी हेला नाही न करी सोचना बाहरिकी हेला नाही न करी सोचना करिबि प्रथमे निज स्वभाव मार्जना करिबि प्रथमे निज स्वभाव मार्जना पर दोष खोजी बोली न धाइब मन पर दोष खोजी बोली न धाइब मन लागिथिबि सदा करी आत्म संशोधन लागिथिबि सदा करी आत्म संशोधन वचनी आलापे हेउ रसना संजत वचनी आलापे हेउ रसना संजत घुंची जाऊ अवसाद देहर जड़त्व घुंची जाऊ अवसाद देहर जड़त्व उचित भाषणे नहु किछि अंतराय उचित भाषणे नहु किछि अंतराय यथा कर्म हिउचित सुधीर सहाय यथा कर्म हिउचित सुधीर सहाय निरलस भावे तव आदेश पालन निरलस भावे तव आदेश पालन करिदिबि हेउ तहि प्राणर स्फुरण करिदिबि हेउ तहि प्राणर स्फुरण न मानिबि काहिँकेउ बारण बन्धन न मानिबि काहिँकेउ बारण बन्धन जही थाई रही थाऊ तब पदे मन प्रभु जही थाई रही थाऊ तव पदे मन न मानिबे काहिँके बारण बन्धन न मानिबे काहिँके बारण बन्धन रही थाउ तव पदे मन प्रभु रही थाउ तव पदे मन जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय 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 जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु
जय गुरु जय गुरु जय
jai.
Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, 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 Jai.
Jai Guru, Jai Guru,
Jai Guru, Jai.
Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru. Jai Guru,
Jai Guru, Jai Guru.
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ଭାଇ ମାନେ ମା ମାନେ ନୂଆ ମାସ ତେଣୁ ଗତ ମାସର ଦିନଲିପି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଅଛି ଛୋଟିକି ଶ୍ରୀମତୀ କହିଲେ ଗୋଡ଼ ବୁଲେଇ ବୁଲେଇ ପକେଇବ ସେ ବେଶୀ that is what happened last month ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ମାସରେ ଟିକେ much better ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା so I made some comments that ଯା ବଢିଆ ହଉଛି କୋଚି ମାନେ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ବହୁତ ଭକ୍ତ ପୁରା ମାସ fill up କରିଛନ୍ତି it went down in September छोटी श्रीमती कहले गोड़ बेसी बुले बुले पकेब so anyway so unfortunately हमर अगस्त मासरे 53 people दिनलिपि पूर्ण करथिले it came down to 51 अगस्त मासरे पूरा मासटा करथिले 44 पूरा मास एतर पूरा मास करछन 35 -9 अगस्त मासरे 25 दिन अधिया करथिले 48 it came down to 44 so जो दिजन करि नाहंती धन दिजन करि नाहंती तले 44 42 हेता सॉरी हां 48 to 46 हेता किन 44 हे जाला so anyway so this is the data I took yesterday around 1 PM our time central time so 51 filled in Dinolipi in September out of them 35 filled for the whole month and 44 filled for 25 days or more जो पूरा मास्टर परिचय करचंती तांको नाटा पढ दोज क्विकली अजित भाई अमिता भाई अंजलि मा अनुप भाई बिजू भाई विश्वती बेहरा भाई विश्वती भाई ब्रजेंद्र भाई बृंदावन भाई दीप्तिमा गुरदास भाई ज्ञान भाई लिप्सिता मा महेश भाई मिलू मा पद्मा मा पल्लविता मा प्रभाकर भाई प्रेमदा मा रश्मि पंडा मा रश्मि चौधरी मा संजीत भाई सार्थक भाई सस्मिता मा शिवानी द्विवेदी मा स्मिता बाई मा स्मिता राय मा सुब्रत भाई सुप्रीत भाई सुश्री मा स्वप्नेश्वर भाई श्वेता मा उषा मा भक्त भाई एंड वेदमती मा थैंक यू ऑल खाली गोटे कथा से विषय कहया चाहूची दिनलिपि रे जे व्हाई इट इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट मते हमर कुन्ना भाई दिल्ली संघर सभापति प्रवासी संघर सभापति जी के वर्तमान अछंती हमर उपदेष्टा मंडल सभापति आज वेल से गोटे डॉक्यूमेंट पठितले दे वर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दिस एट सत्सिका मंदिर माने विभिन्न संघर जो केतरा समस्या अछि तादर गोटे पॉइंट पढ़िया चाहूची तो दैट यू नो मानो केंद्र मध्ये सीरियस होउछन त से पॉइंट हला वर्तमान देखा जाउची नीलाचल सारस्वत संघ अंतर्गत समस्त शाखा संघ मानक संघाधिवेशन समय अवधि समान भाव में होना एपरिक अनेक पुरातन शाखा संघ मानक संघाधिवेशन केवल प्रात अधिवेशन में सीमित रोचे सहित संघ पूजा मानक भक्त मानकर उपस्थान और दिनलिपि प्रदान संतोषजनक नुहे एथिपाई शाखा संघर कर्मकर्ता माने की पदक्षेप ग्रहण करिछंती तो देयर आस्किंग शाखा संघर कर्मकर्ता माने कोन को पदक्षेप नउछंती तांकर समय ठीक रहू नै गोटा सेशन को छाड़ दउछंती आ भक्त माने आसु नांती शाखा पूजा संघ पूजा मानकू एंड दिनलिपि प्रदान करा जाउ नाही दिनलिपि प्रदान संतोषजनक हो नाही आमर शाखा संघ कर्मकर्ता कोन पदक्षेप नैछंती हम तो बारंबार कहूछु ता छडा हम गोटा कमिटी मध्ये करा जायछि so I don't know what the committee did last month if anything इति प्रति हमटी समस्त सतर्क रह दरकार गोटे डिफरेंस मु कहि दउछि जे सेठी साने कहउचंती जे दिनलिपि आनी कि ठाकुर को दियंतु संघ पूजा रे सभापति दस्तखत कला परे इति हम ताहा मध्ये कहूना so आपण कोन पूरण करचंती कोन नाही we don't see honestly unless somebody sends that to me only few people send to me maybe 4-5 जन पठौजिन मते but I don't mind that's fine आपण मते पठा दरकार नाही जदी पठानी पठौजिन भलो कथा न पठौजिन that's fine किंतु पूरण करंतु सेति मध्ये हो नाही इंडिया रे कहउछि सभापति दस्तखत होई ठाकुर पाले देबे आमे सेति मध्ये आपन को फोर्स करू ना आपण पूरण न करिवे कोन करा जिवो कि पूरण करंतु इटा गोटा केंद्र निर्देश आम संघर मध्य निर्देश आपण निर्देश अवमानन करिवे अधिक साधन कथा कौन आम चिंता करि परिबा दिनलिपि गोटे दिन 10 सेकंड काम 10-15 सेकंड अधिक लागिया कथा नै जदि आपन प्रेफरेंस ठीक सेट कर दैचंती ता सत्य मध्ये आमे अवहेला करिबा मु आगु अनेक थर कहिछि दिनलिपि पूर्ण करिकरी गोटा प्रिंट आउट नै कि ठाकुर पादरे घरे गृहासन दियंतु संघासन न पठे नाही एट इज गृहासन दियंतु जो जगह रही हमर भूल रही ठाकुर भाई क्षमा प्रार्थना करंतु आशीर्वाद भिक्षा करंतु जे ठाकुर हमକୁ साहाय्य करंतु आबे केमिति मते साहाय्य करंतु मु केमिति आउडी माने उन्नति लाभ करि पार जीवन रे जो जगह मोर खिलाफ रही जाउची आ सेति जदि न करिबा कोनटा करि परिबा हमें आई डोंट नो माने जे पचार शाखा संघ कर्मकर्ता ने की पदक्षेप नैचंती आउ अधिक पदक्षेप हम कोनटा नै पारिबु आउ त माने मते जण थरे भाई कहिथे ना कहिबिनी से सेतले गोटा शाखा संघर सभापति थिले बर्तन नांती से त कहले जे तांको संघर से कोन करथिले जे जो माने दिनल पे आनी नांती ठिया हाई कि क्षमा प्रार्थना करंतु ताको हमर से वर्चुअल संघ तांको त माने इन पर्सन संघ से माने संघ पूजा रे ठिया हाबे ठिया हाई कि क्षमा प्रार्थना करिवे हम सेति मध्ये करूना हूं I mean, you should be happy that we are not publicly identifying माने जे आपण कॉलोनी आपण ठिया कि क्षमा प्रार्थना करन इतरे करंतु भाई माने मा माने इट इज इंपोर्टेंट we need a metric to see आमे को जार भूल होची को जार ठीक होची नकल जानिबा केमती करेक्शन करिवा कोन आमे जे निज भूलटा न देखि परिबा कोनटा करेक्शन करिया ताले एनीवे सो जेहेतु से पॉइंट थिला तांकर मीटिंग रे डिस्कशन करिया पई जेहेतु माने मु तो जाउनी कि हमर स्किन जाई नाथिल जान जति ता कोन डिस्कशन ला वी डोंट नो होपफुली दे विल लेट अस नो सो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू मेंशन दैट यू नो दे आर लुकिंग एट ऑल दिस थिंग्स ओ विश्वजित भाई
जय
भाई जय गुरु
अनु भाई अरे
जय गुरु भाई ब्रज भाई गोटे क्वेश्चन थला मोर दिनलिपि ऊपर आमे जे रोज करूछु हार्ड कॉपी रे सो सेटा में डेली ठाकुर पाखरे रखिबो ना ओनली मासिकिया रखिबो
आई थिंक से माने मासिका मोर सजेशन हो जे माने आफ्टर यू फिनिश द मंथ यू नो गेट अ प्रिंट आउट कि आपन प्रिंट आउट ऑलरेडी अछि जस्ट यू नो ऑफर टू ठाकुर एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ आई थिंक सेठी मध्ये से माने
रोज करि दोची
that's fine ma, that's even better,
Okay.
কিন্তু I
Okay.
think India रे बोधे साने प्रति संघ पूजा करछन्ती विश्व दे कि गाने कि जानछन्ती कि गाने परि भोग देबा पे मतलब इंडिया रे साने प्रति संघ पूजा रे मीनिंग एवरी वीक they do that program.
हाँ ना एवरी वीक ना मासिक ये आनी सब दियंती रिपोर्ट दियंती सब साइन कला परे सब साइन करिवे कला परे पादर दिया जाए
हाँ भाई आ गोटे क्वेश्चन खाली जे हाँ भाई जय गुरु भाई जदि आमे ठाकुर को हमर उधर मूर्तिका हेछि आमे से ठाकुर को स्तोत्र वंदना करछु ठाकुर पाखरे बसी के प्रार्थना करछु किंतु ठाकुर को माने परदा खोलुनु कि ठाकुर को पूजा करिनु हमरा सेटा कोन लेखु भाई माने आमे पूजा हम ठाकुर को सखा संध्या बेले पूजा करछन कि हां ना नाइ कोन लेखु भाई
विश्व दे कोन लिखिया कथा मु तो जानि नि माने मु तो नाही लेखे फॉर मी आई डोंट नो यदि पूजा न कली
करी ना मानसिक जदि करिवे लिखिवे मानसिक जदि करथुवे आपण मानसिक जदि करथुवे बसी कि जिमते घर दिन करला प्राप्त से बेला मानसिक भार करथुवे लिखिवे कली मानसिक भार कली आ
नै मानसिक भाव तो नै भाई खाली स्तोत्र वंदना करूछु माने नाम कीर्तन करछु सेति की
ताले बसछन ठाकुर द्वार पे बसछन करछन हबो जे ठाकुर द्वार पे बसछन आपण करछन एटा लिखिवे आ आपण सेही समयटा देले ठाकुर को सेही मानट रखले पूरा स्थिर बसले तळे यदि बसे ना गाड़ी कोडी बसेन हबनी सेटा सेही समय ठाकुर भाई आपण
बसछन माने हां ठाकुर को पाखे द्वार मोर
आगे मनटा देले ठाकुर मन तो कनेक्शन रहला आ सेटा पूरा सेही गुडा करले आपण मानिले आगे आउ कार कुछ कहर अछि बिफोर यू गो टू अटेंडेंस और अनु भाई किछ कहबे
जयगुरु भाई हाँ भाई मोर दुईटा जिनिस कहयार थिला मु जानि ब्रज भाई शुड अनाउंस भाई ब्रज भाई से पद्मराग जयंती कंट्रीब्यूशन विषय आपण कह देबे
हां अच्छा से मां मन कथा कोनला मां मन को जीवा
कथा मां मन कर हां हां भाई मां मन को समस्त कंप्लीट हे छि कलेक्शन आ मु समस्त कर ऐड भी कर देछि कंट्रीब्यूशन हमर अकाउंट रे थरे मु थरे ड्यूज पठे सारला परे आमे इंटरनली मु चिंकीमा को दे देबी सेही पैसाटा तो चिंकीमा विल सेंड दैट टू इंडिया
अच्छा
ठीक है अपन ठीक पद्मराग जयंती से कहली
हां 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 पद्मराग जयंती से एक्चुअली जेतले हमर आस्तले परिचालक सभापति हमर संघ सम्मेलन की सेतले से कहिते ए विषय रे आ जे पद्मराग मते फोन रे थरे कथा होतली भाई के संगे रे ए विषय सो जे शर्त है सारे जे माने जे पद्मनाभ जेहेतु अति बड़ आकार करा होची माने बड़ आकार करा होची बिकॉज ऑफ पद्मनाभ जयंती इट शुड बी सो सो दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग केते 1.5 कोटी ना केते कहले मन बजट हमर मने पडु नै इट इज ए लार्ज 1.5 कोटी 1.5 कोटी बजट तांकर सो दे नीड सम हेल्प एंड यू नो इट इज आवर ओपिनियन दैट अमेरिका संघ शुड कम फॉरवर्ड यू नो एंड यू नो प्रोवाइड सम हेल्प एज वेल फाइनेंशियल हेल्प आई मीन कारण हमें तो सेठी जाई कि फिजिकल हेल्प करि पारु ना जो सम्मेलन पूर्व जाकि मासे रहउचंती करचंती अन्य शाखा संघ रे मासे रहउचंती सेवा करचंती हमर से सुविधा नाही केवल संघ सॉरी सम्मेलन कि जन भक्त जाउचंती कि जे कोन टिकेट करचन सेठी पर्टिकुलरली अनु भाई फॉर एग्जांपल सोतामा जाकि पूजा जे करचंती हमर आसन रही कि अन्य मान तो करि पारनु तमे एटलीस्ट फाइनेंशियली वी आर फाइनेंशियली एबल तो एटलीस्ट फाइनेंशियली हम कि साहाय्य करि परिबा जेते एते बड़ बजटटा हिची आ तेणु समस्त टिके माने जणांतु अनु भाई कि आपण केते देई परिबे maybe Anu bhai should send an email or WhatsApp message आउ गोटे कथा मु जस्ट छरते मते कहले से आई जस्ट वांट टू पॉइंट आउट जे आपण जानि थबे कि नहीं कि नोटिस करथबे नहीं जे ए वर्ष से माने तांकर डेलीगेट प्रणामी टिके बढ़ै छंती मु से सते कहली मु कहली भाई टिके बढ़ै देले जो मानकर माने आर्थिक अवस्था स्वच्छल नहीं गां गंडर आसुछंती चासी बासी लोक सेमंत डिफिकल्ट हबो आपण काहे बढ़ेले एटा आपण कमिटी भाई कहले जे प्रकृत रे तांकर खर्च बहुत होउची डेलीगेट फी जस्ट नो नॉमिनल थिंग देयर से कहले जे अनेक भक्त अछंती जो माने स्वेच्छा माने स्वेच्छा रे अनेक जिंस माने डोनेट करछंती के कहला मु आज चावल दी बस्ता दे देबी के कहला मु आज अमक दे दी हमको दी एमती गुडा जिंस आसी जाउची से कहले तांको याते एमती गुडा जिंस हेल्प हे जाउची बोली सम्मेलन चली जाउची जदी एमती एक्सटर्नल भक्त न भितर जदि हेल्प न आसंता सम्मेलन करबा असंभव पड़ता तणी मोर कहबार कथा जेहेतु ओडिसा भक्त माने एमती हेल्प करछोंती माने तांको याते लार्ज अमाउंट के 10,000 15,000 एम दउचोंती 25,000 जे एमती दउचोंती बोली सम्मेलनटा हे जाउची पर हमर मध्य मु भाबिली मुले हमर मध्य तो क्षमता अछि हम दबार क्षमता अछि वी आर ऑल वेल टू डू they're not hand to mouth. So why can't we contribute some? So anyway, so again I'm requesting आपण भावते जे खाली हमर पैसा दियो किंतु एगुडा ठाकुर का अनुष्ठान सम्मेलन ठाकुर प्राण प्रिय अनुष्ठान जदि जगत रे आ किछि कर जाय न थांती सम्मेलन मोर स्मृति रक्षा कर थांता ठाकुर हम गुरुंकर स्मृति रक्षा करिया पई आमे समस्ते जिंती माने मन प्राण ढाई दबा प्राण प्रिय अनुष्ठान का करो तो समस्ते टिके चिंता करंतु माने अगेन माने किसी गोटा में फोर्स करूनु कि निजे स्वेच्छा प्रणोदित होइकरी टिके पद्मराग जयंती के साहाय्य करबा जिन कहिला हम तो फिजिकली वी आर नॉट एबल टू डू एनीथिंग at least financially we are able, so let's come forward and help.
जय गुरु राजा भाई भाई माँ मैंने गोटे स्मॉल अनाउंसमेंट था कि आमर ड्यूज जो अच्छी माँ भाई मान सब मेल पठेबा आरंभ करी बट ता पूर्वर मुझे अश्विनी को रिक्वेस्ट करी से जो प्लेज डिफरेंस थी लास्ट ईयर ए वर्षर टी माँ भाई कन्फर्म करके कहीदेवे सो आई थिंक अश्विनी भाई शुड reach out to you everyone to understand कि तार डिफरेंस कहीं की एंड जदि अच्छी तो थोड़ा कंफर्म कर देले मुझे कंफर्म करके समस्त को धीरे धीरे करके बाय मु चेष्टा करी कि जदि कंफर्म हे गला असिन में मते कदी ए वीक रे दे देले मु चेष्टा करी बाय मिड अक्टोबर और मे बी बाय 20th अक्टोबर आई विल सेंड द ड्यूज समस्त को सो दैट भक्त माने दे कैन स्टार्ट सबमिटिंग द प्रणाम जय
हां जय आपण जानते तो आमर हबनी संघ पूजा नेक्स्ट संडे दिन नाही निमंत्रण हला 19 को आ मेस भी पठाइतले आउ थरे खाली जणे देलिए आसंता संडे दिन क्लास पूजा अछि तेणु संघ पूजा अधिवेशन हब नाही अधिवास आ क्लास संघ पूजा 12 अक्टोबर एटा जय गुरु सो वी गोइंग टू अटेंडेंस अजित भाई
जय गुरु भाई
जय गुरु अमिताभ भाई
जय गुरु भाई
जय गुरु पद्मिनी माँ
जय गुरु भाई
जय गुरु अंजना माँ गुरु इता पढ़ते जी जय गुरु अनु भाई जय गुरु
भाई जय गुरु
श्वेता माँ
जय गुरु भाई